Good evening, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my name is Emmanuel Olankra. I work with Fair Wages and Salaries Commission. Don't go on strike on me, you'll be fine. On behalf of Firm Bridges Communications and the sponsors and partners, let me mention them: Glade of SC Johnson, Xylophone Media, Mesbank, and MDS Lancet Laboratories. I'm happy to welcome you to this function. And we are here to witness the launch of the OK brand book. This is a world premiere never ever seen anywhere before. We are launching the brand book, and it encapsulates whatever the OK brand represents. This evening we are going to witness its launch, and we are going to go through the brand book. Some pages of the brand book is over 30 pages. We are going to go through some pages, and then we are going to take you through the calendar for the year. The OK brand has lined up a number of activities for the year. It's going to be a very busy year. So now you have a reference point. You can anticipate the activities for the year and follow through. This is something the OK brand and Firms Bridges has been doing over the years, but this is the first time we are sharing with the public and the OK following. Okay, so now we are looking forward to the year 2017. What is on the calendar for the year? For that, let's invite Mr. Patrick Finn, one responsible for public and media relations. Please welcome him.
Thank you very much, Uncle L. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we have all seen how successful the year was for the OK brand last year. There's a popular opinion that artists do not plan. They just get up and start releasing songs in the year. But the OK brand wants to break that jinx this year and prove to everybody that we have a plan. And so I'll be walking you through the 2017 calendar of events so that we all marry it as the year goes. Now, every month of the year has at least one event that is community-centered. Okyeame Kwame has reached the point where he doesn't think about himself, but the fans, the people, society, the cultural and arts industry, and Ghana and Africa as a whole. And so all the things we want to do this year are things that are centered towards society rather than himself and his family. 2017 January, the plan was to do a press launch, which is ongoing right now. So first, success has been made. Now, as we were reliably informed, the press launch is to bring ourselves together, tell you what you'll be doing in the year, and then launch the brand book. So that was our activity for the month of January. February is a month of love. And so if you notice, Okyeame Kwame has started a movement called Flaunt Your Lover or Flaunt Your Spouse. Now the idea is that we want to prove to everybody that love still exists. There is true love in society. And so if you have true love, show it. Tell the world who you cherish. And so Okyeame Kwame is entreating people to bring out their lovers and then appreciate them. The climax of this initiative is that we want to bring all the couples together on 14 February to organize a couples movie night at Silverbird Cinema from the OK brand. That will be in the month of March. And to prepare for this, he released his sensational high life love song, Adonko. And so Adonko is going to be the theme song for this Flaunt Your Love event. Black History Month tour. The Black History Month is actually in February, but Okyeame Kwame will be doing a tour around the world in March. Now, the Black African has a history which is not told very well, and then he will run tours in universities and elementary schools in the US. And then, as part of activities for the Black History Month, he will release his recorded single with Jamaica's Sizzla Kalonji. That will be for the month of March. Paramount of the activities for March is his highly anticipated album release, Made in Ghana album. Okyeame Kwame has planned to release 2 albums, Made in Ghana album and an African Connection album. And so the Made in Ghana album will come in the month of March to meet with Ghana's independence, which is going to be on 6th March. In the month of April, we'll do more entertainment. And so there's a reality show coming up called Rap with OK. Rap with OK is basically to bring up and coming artists who are talented yet have not seen the limelight. So the OK brand will tour all the 10 regions of the country. In every region, we will bring every rapper together. Come and join Okyeame Kwame, pick a registration form, go for an audition. If you get a pass, you will do a cypher with Okyeame Kwame. And so, for instance, when we go to Central Region, we will find the 7 best upcoming rappers in Central Region and do a cypher. 5 best Ashanti Region, 7 best Northern Region. And then we put all these people out on offline and online media, and we release them to the public to vote. So we'll have one winner from Ashanti Region, one from Eastern Region, for all the 10 regions, or maybe 2 per region. So the idea is to have at least 10 or 20 artists who will represent each region and join Okyeame Kwame on one big cypher. Now the cypher will again be put out to the media for the public to vote, so that we'll get one very talented lucky winner who will now be signed onto Okyeame Kwame's One Mic Entertainment. I think we should applaud to this very big idea. The month of April. Last year, there was the first edition of the OK Strip concert, which was made a benefit concert. But this year, we'll do a second edition of it. OK Strip will be held on his birthday. It is a way to celebrate his birthday. We will bring all his friends, family, yourself, the corporate world together to sing with Okyeame Kwame in live jazz high life performances. They will ask him questions. That is the idea, to strip him off what he's wearing. So we'll look more into himself and his brand. That will be in the month of April. May, we will be doing promotions. There are several ideas, but the one we can share with you is what we call the loyalty promotion. Do this and win. Do that and win. Do this and win. So in the month of May, we'll be hearing more of Okyeame Kwame in Ghana and around the world. June, July, August, Okyeame will be doing tours across the world again. And then he will be doing his hepatitis B screening, vaccination, and education in Ghana, and then extend to 5 other African countries. We are looking at Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Liberia, and any other 2 that come along the way. Of September, October, November, and December. In September is the OK Family Day. Okyeame Kwame is a family-oriented artist, and he won Family of the Year at the G Grace Awards. And so, because he loves his family, because he loves other families, because he wants to see families grow, we are going to bring families together in an outdoor event. At that event, we'll do counseling, we'll do games, we'll do talk sessions. We'll teach men how to cheat on their wives without getting caught. And another thing that will happen at that event. So, OK Family Day will happen in the month of September. Osham, you said that today. October. Okyeame will be 20 years, or let me say the OK brand will be 20 years this year. And so we must have a grand event to commemorate it. We will do this grand ceremony in Kumasi, where he was born, bred, and where his fans are gathered. So we'll go to Kumasi for about 2-3 day event and organize a grand festival. We will do music, we'll do poetry, we'll do arts, we'll do magic, we'll do dance, we'll do everything arts, everything culture. Then November, December. As you all know, the mayor of Cincinnati has given Okyeame Kwame an Okyeame Kwame Day in Cincinnati, which is November 17th. And so he will fly to Cincinnati with his team and celebrate the OK Day there. Cincinnati gave him this honor because they want him to also champion the cause of eradicating Hep-B in their country. And so he will run campaign sessions in Cincinnati on the OK Day as well. And then the Versatile Show, which we couldn't see last year. So we will double the steez and bring it all up this year in the month of December. We are looking at Accra as well as Kumasi. So here are the lineup of activities for the OK brand. We call on everybody, the fans, the media, the corporate entities, to make this a success. So whenever you hear us talking about any of these events, it is what we have planned for the year. Thank you very much for your attention. It's OK.
Please welcome Beauty with Brains and the brain behind the brand, Mrs. Anika Isiapa. Please welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Anka, I'm short. I need it.
You're cute, that's what you are.
Thank you. It's an honor to have you here, and I mean, even though it was raining heavily, you braved it and came. Thank you very much for coming. It's an honor. Now, we go beyond exciting creative content. We value your values. That is our brand message. I'm going to tell you a story. There was a man with his family, his wife, and his teenagers in a car coming from Kumasi to Accra. Now they were jamming to songs on radio. And as they were coming, there was our very own hip life that blazed through the speakers. Immediately he lost focus and then had to tune down the volume. Why was that? He wasn't sure what content it was and wasn't also comfortable. He wanted his children to consume those contents. Now, that is very sad because music is supposed to cater to all ages and class. However, in this system of cutthroat business, where people will do anything to trend regardless of values, we, the custodians of the brand OK, have identified people who value values, heritage, decency, culture, positivity. And that's why this is our brand message. We go beyond exciting creative content. That means we give you exciting creative content, yet we value your values. Now, why we created the brand book? We created it to develop a strong, trusting relationship between OK and OK World. Now, OK World are people like you, people who have insight into life, people who are young, affluent, mid-level executives, people who come together for social change. That's what the OK World is. We built this brand book to also create accurate imagery of the OK brand, to present the OK mission and vision, to provide a guide for partners and third-party suppliers on the use of the OK brand, so that people are not uncertain about what to do, but are very, very clear on how to deal with the brand OK.
So now, without wasting time, we'll go straight to the keynote address. And with us to do that is the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Institute of Marketing, Chartered Institute of Marketing. Ghana. Please welcome him.
Thank you very much, El. It's been a long time since you are ensuring that people are paid well. I guess today we celebrate identity, we celebrate passion, and indeed we celebrate emotions. As I sat down and observed proceedings, I realized that the programming and the running order indeed had a sense of purpose, a sense of direction, sequencing and arrangement followed in a congruent manner. And I must say I am impressed. I'm even more excited to be here to see a musician looking at brand book, or what we call the brand manual. Because I'm quite sure if you put a lot of us in corporate Ghana into strict proof, you wouldn't find a brand manual with us, especially when it comes to the SMEs. With the multinationals, they may have it, and even for them, I'm quite sure it would have come from what? The parent body, rather than it being developed in Ghana here. He did his market analysis because he's found gaps and he filled the gap. He did his visual identity. He did test it, certainly. And today what we are observing is a brand book and visual expressions. Even before he starts working the process, as I sat down, because of the calendar for 2017, and because of the fact that one of the items in the calendar was today's program, I can say that he has not only done stages 1 to 4, but he has even ventured into stages 5 and 6. And stages 5 and 6 is, sustaining the brand building process and doing your monitoring and evaluation. So I'm quite sure this project will certainly go far. I'm not saying it's succeeded. I'm not saying it's succeeded, but it will go far because he's done something unique. He's done something that is first. He's done something that would let others learn and come along. So certainly God will smile on him, and this particular project would grow from strength to strength. On this note, help me with 3 hearty cheers to duly launch the brand book. Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip, hip! Hooray! And hip, hip, hip! Hooray!
Anika, what you have done is simply amazing. I had the honor of hosting them yesterday on my program. That was the first time I had met the wife, and that was the first time I was hearing the amazing things she was doing with OK. I am extremely proud to be here. OK, I am honored that you invited me, and you've set the pace. You set the pace, and I know that this will go a long way to ginger the creative arts industry, for us to start thinking that it's not just about the show, but there's a business to it. And once you can combine the show and the business and succeed, then you're onto something big. So okay, you started a trend, and I know that you will accomplish it and conclude it and show us that show business means show and business. Okay, thank you. Anika, thank you.
We believe that Jehovah God will send you through and you're going to reach greater heights. Cincinnati is just having one key to, a city. I think that we should go across a lot of cities in the States. And of course in Ghana, I'm thinking that we should actually replicate that here in Ghana as well.
You pointed that out. She says she knows you better than all of us here. And you can see that manifesting in the way she's managing the brand. And I can just see this going from place to place. And I am really privileged to be associated with this day. Well done and congratulations.
Intelligent, knowledgeable, God-fearing, humble, responsible, versatile, everything. Let's clap for him.
I'm also honored to be here. I've been friends with the OK family for some years now. We eat food together very often, and so I'm proud to be here to join Anika and Okyeame Kwame launch their book. And I know that they are going to go very high. I'm very, very, very happy to be here.
I'm looking to working with him in the future in terms of making clothes and being attached to this wonderful brand. Because actually, another way to build my brand is to be associated with a good brand. So, like they say, when you walk in the council of wise men, you be wise. I want to be wise, Mr. Okyeame. Thank you very much.
I'm so fascinated by the kind of brand that you are building. I think for me, it is unique. I also work on good brands, working with Unilever, so I know what it entails.
You have set the pace. I will not be surprised. 3 months down the line, we hear other people trying to craft a brand book for themselves. And so, as you have set the pace, you need to keep the momentum. Just take the benchmark higher. And I believe God will give you the grace. Thank you.
I've been honored, but I'm rather more surprised. I'm surprised because it's the first time in my life to be on an event like this, and I'm also surprised with about the enormous professionality that you have approached this worldwide brand building exercise. I am supposed to be a specialist, but later on maybe I can have some small recommendations, free of charge, another time, not now. But I'm really excited about what you have been doing.
So to see somebody doing professional brand building like this is iconic. I mean, this is, everyone around the world will look at this and wonder, where's this cloth from, the style and everything. So not to say much, I'm very impressed by this. This is professional, like everybody has said, and we wish you well. I can only see you rising, and you've set a trend and people will follow. So best of luck.
Thank you very much. There's a lot of power in this room, you know. Thank you very much, everybody that came out tonight. In fact, when they were organizing this event, they would not let me join the meeting, so they would not let me. I said, I want to perform. Can I not do 5 minutes of performance? They said, no, it's a book launch. So they actually kept pushing me out, but I have found my way up here, guys. So let me not waste your time. Let me thank the keynote speaker, Mr. Jekun. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming, and also thank you very much for the lecture. I would like to thank everybody. I mean, if I start going to mention names from El, Dola to Naifa, we will not be able to leave this place. But let me say a very big thank you to the team, the Fair Bridges One Mic team. You guys, we've been down, we've been up, we've been in the middle, and we are always safe. Thank you very much for sharing your experiences. Everybody, please don't let me mention names. I will get into trouble. Thank you.